there enough for a bit.
Distinguishing factors about this plant, you'll notice the umbel flower, and there's a little maroon floret in the center. This is considered Anne, like Queen Anne, and she's surrounded by her lace. So Queen Anne's lace is the other name for this plant. Dr. Christopher recommended the root for this plant. It is not like an orange carrot that we would see in the grocery store. However, if you were to scratch and smell both the root and the leaves, they smell just like a carrot does in the grocery store. And this root is good for the kidneys, good for the bladder, and for dropsy. The leaves are used for the pituitary gland to secrete proper hormones.
Breaking news, Iran has retaliated against the United States, launching a bombing attack on the American air base in Qatar. This comes after U.S. strikes over the weekend targeted 3 Iranian nuclear sites, with B-2 bombers dropping 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs in support of a war that Israel launched on Iran more than a week ago. Breaking news, Iran has retaliated against the United States, launching
Tomorrow in New England, you'll see some sun and thunderstorms and can expect a high of 96 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 68 degrees. Also, there's an extreme heat watch in effect until Wednesday, June 25th, 8 p.m.
Weather for Marionville, PA. Last time you can call me because I'm changing my number, you dumb fucks. What do you want? Yeah, I thought so. Don't talk. Alexa, shuffle my lights playlist.
Shuffling your playlist, My Life, on Amazon Music.
Yeah, we're being told that President Trump is in the Situation Room right now. He is there with the Secretary of Defense and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Iran said they would retaliate, and today they did. Iran retaliating against the U.S., launching an attack against American troops stationed in Qatar. A U.S. official tells ABC News Iran fired missiles targeting the Al Udeid Air Base, the largest U.S. air base in the Middle East, holding some 10,000 American troops. It's not clear if any missiles hit the base. It comes as there are major questions today about how much of Iran's nuclear program was destroyed in Saturday's attack, as President Trump says the facilities were obliterated. Completely and totally obliterated. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff says it's too early to tell the full scope. Final battle damage will take some time, but initial battle damage assessments indicate that all three sites sustained extremely severe damage and destruction. Satellite imagery shows the damage to the three nuclear facilities targeted in the attack. The Trump administration has said the Fordo facility, built underground, was a key target. This is where the 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs were dropped. From the sky, the only damage that can be seen are the holes the bomb created when they dug into the ground before exploding. We really can't know what went on underneath the ground in Fordo, so the president called it a monumental success, but it all happened 200 feet down, and we can't see with satellites. Israel and Iran trading missile attacks today. In this video circulating online, a large blast at the site of an electrical substation in Israel. It comes as President Trump floats the idea of a regime change in Iran.
Trump posting online, if the current Iranian regime is unable to make Iran great again, why wouldn't there be a regime change? His vice president has said that is not their goal.
Well, first of all, we don't want to achieve regime change. We want to achieve the end of the Iranian nuclear program.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt this morning.
If they refuse to engage in diplomacy moving forward, why shouldn't the Iranian people rise up against this brutal terrorist regime? That's a question the president raised last night.
And then a U.S. official tells ABC News that the U.S. did intercept the missiles that were launched by Iran along with Qatar. So the U.S. and Qatar did intercept the missiles. There are no known impacts on any of the bases, no reports of any casualties or anything like that. And this is the same base that President Trump visited last month in Doha. This is where Central Command is located. So this is where the attack on Saturday against Iran would have been controlled from.
Okay, Perry, that's that one base. But are you hearing anything about any other bases or any U.S. interest in part of that part of the world that also could be at risk of retaliation?
So no other bases, no other U.S. bases in the region are under attack. From what we know, there are about 40,000 troops in the region right now. There are bases that are south of Iran, that are west of Iran as well. But the one in Qatar is pretty special for Iran, considering that we believe this is where the mission on Saturday was carried out from.
All right, Barry, thank you so much. Reporting live from Washington. President Trump and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth meeting in the Situation Room right now.
Now, this comes after Iran launched.
This is the best swimming pool deal anywhere right now. You're going to get a chemical dispenser, a maintenance kit, a ladder, a pool cover. Everything is included. This guy is easy to assemble. I have a bunch of videos out already on my channel where I show you exactly how to level out the ground and get everything ready to be able to set up this swimming pool for you and your family. And right now at the $3.99 price tag, this is the best deal you will see on this anywhere. Whether you go to Walmart, on Amazon, on TikTok Shop, doesn't matter. If you've been wanting to get a swimming pool for you and your family, this is the one to get.
Holy shit. Look at this, people. It's Pennsylvania weather, and it's not raining. Do you believe this shit? It's not. Man. When I go to hell, it's the hardest motherfucker out here. Holy shit. Look at this, people. It's Pennsylvania weather.
Here's why home equity loans just got a lot.
Now, honey. Okay.
So when I got to prison, I had no idea that I was going to be placed in the same prison pod as my co-defendant. And if you don't know what a co-defendant is, it is somebody that you caught a charge with. So this was my best friend on the streets. Like, we sat in county jail for 7 months, completely separate from each other, while fighting our case. And then she was sentenced 2 weeks before me to prison for 2 years, and then I was sentenced to 2 years. And we went to the same prison, and we knew that. We just didn't know we were going to be in the same pod. So again, she was already in prison for 2 weeks, settled in. I go through my first day, which is, there's so much stuff that you have to do. You go through medical and a psych evaluation, and you strip down, and you remove it. It's a lot. It literally takes almost 24 hours. So that night, after I'm done with everything, they're finally assigning us to our dorms and our bunks. So they put me in this dorm, right? I walk in, everyone's staring at me, like in the movie, standing on the wall, like, who's the new? So when I got to prison, I had no idea.
His condition is getting worse, and now he can no longer recognize even those closest to him. Despite having a fortune of $400 million, he can no longer clearly recall his glorious past. He is Jack Nicholson, once a legend of the silver screen.
You don't need a HELOC to get money out of your home.
Baby, I'm going to treat you.
Big crowds like this one on East Carson are nothing new at 2 in the morning for his Southside neighbors.
But I didn't bat an eyebrow about it.
Vinny says the crowds pick up each weekend after he and most others are already asleep around the time bars close up.
Well, it happens because everybody's intoxicated. You know what I mean? Everybody's drinking.
In Sunday morning's case, police had to call in help from surrounding departments to clear out what they estimate was a crowd of 1,500 to 2,000 people, with some of them fighting each other.
It's a shame because this has been going on for 5 years. We know where and when it's happening, and the city can't stop it. We have a lack of police. We're 150, 200 short.
Chupka's owner, Rich Chupka, says the fact that police couldn't clear the crowd of
Get your man.
But I'm going to jump off Goofy. Pets. Give, I can't think of her name. I'm sorry to hear that. Girl. You know what, Lisa Marie? It's just part of it. You know, I analyzed my parts. I got in this solution, and I need to do something about it. Hey, what you doing? You fur? How are you? And tatted. And tatted 13 should be hilarious. And tatted 13 step. What do you mean? Hello. Hello, hello. Hey, Riddle. Prayers for you. Hope you do have a great night. Yes, I will. I will. What's up? What's up, friend? How are you? How are you? Let's go. Hey, warrior. Yeah. So, yeah, I thought that what you were trying to do say. Oh. Riddle, I'm doing okay. We woke up today. We got some food. We got some. I got a roof over my head. I got a job. All is well, right? All is well. So I'm just gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna keep coming back, and realize that life is good. Life is what you make it. Life will be life, So we go through shit around here. Let's go. Hey. If you guys don't know who, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I never do, and I call him Juper. Juper. If you guys don't know who he is, he's a pretty cool guy. I don't think he's in recovery, but he's a cool guy. So make sure you guys love him. Yeah, he's a cool guy. So he's a good guy to have in your park. It's always good to see you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, it's always good. Always good. Every day is a good day. Every day we get to wake up and do something different. Every day is a miracle. And it's Miracle Monday. Sending out good vibes, right? Yes. Yeah. But, thank you for the popularity. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Have you seen this double blade windshield wiper?
The amount of people right now on TikTok talking about all these sleeper cells that's supposedly fixing to get activated across the United States.
Do you want me to start packing tomorrow while you're at work since I have the next 2 days off? Because we're moving to the new house.
Yes.
You're sure? You want me
Okay.
to start packing?
Yeah, now I really don't want you to. I will do it.
I think I'm going to start. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to have everything just thrown into boxes.
I know where to go.
And then I'm going to mislabel the shit out of it. Right?
That's tough.
Because I can do a lot of things. I'm playing 10% training. I can stuff it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it.
Not really my best.
Yeah, no, I will get it.
Well, here's the thing. If you don't want me to pack, and you do, you can't take your sweet time. I want to still be packing the day we're supposed to be moving.
How about you pack up like the garage?
The garage stuff is different. That's going to be good. I got to make sure that's organized.
Okay, exactly. So just do that.
That's different. That's tools. There's little things. That's different.
So start with that.
Do you want me to start packing tomorrow while you're at work since I have the next 2 days off? Because we're moving to the new house.
Yes.
You're sure? You want me?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Oh, how we doing? We gonna show you how it goes.
Esta es la herramienta perfecta. Si tu batería se Esta es la herramienta perfecta. Si tu batería se agota con frecuencia, instala una pinza de desconexión en el terminal negativo. Solo enciéndela cuando la necesites y gírala para apagarla cuando esté estacionado para evitar que la batería se descargue. Lo he enlazado abajo. Consigue el tuyo ahora mientras todavía.
Motherfuckers trying to tell me this shit ain't country about reposting my videos, but look, you can't get more country than this shit right here. Motherfuckers trying to tell me this shit ain't country about reposting my videos, but look, you can't get more country than this shit right here. Motherfuckers trying to tell me this shit ain't country about reposting my videos, but look, you can't get more country than this shit right here. Motherfuckers trying to tell me this shit ain't country about reposting my videos, but look, you can't get more country than this shit right here. Motherfuckers trying to tell me this shit ain't country about reposting my videos, but look,
think you're more country than this shit right here. Motherfuckers trying to tell me this shit ain't country by reposting my videos, but look, you think you're more country than this shit right here. Motherfuckers trying to tell me this shit ain't country by reposting my videos, but look, you think you're more country than this shit right here. Motherfuckers trying to tell me this.
Breaking news, it looks like it's over in the Middle East. I'm telling you this during my show on a commercial break. Let me give you the update. Within the last 15 minutes, President Donald Trump went on Truth Social, and he made this post that basically says the 12-day war, which he's calling it, is over. Let me read it to you from the Truth Social post. Congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire at approximately 6 hours from now when Israel and Iran have worn down and completed their progress final missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire end upon the 12th hour. Israel will start the ceasefire end upon the 24th hour. An official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. During each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and respectful. On the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will, I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. This is a war that could have gone for years and destroyed the entire Middle East, but it didn't and never will. God bless Israel, God bless Iran, God bless the Middle East, God bless the United States of America, and God bless the world. Signed, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. That is breaking news, just now happened in the last 15, 20 minutes, and now you know. Give me your comments right now. Is this really going to be the end? Is this a good thing, or do you think it should have continued for a long time? Do you think we should have gotten involved Saturday? I want to hear all your thoughts. Share it, like it, don't forget to follow. Breaking news, it looks like it's over in the Middle East. I'm telling you this during my show on a commercial break. Let me give you the update. Within the last 15 minutes, President Donald Trump went on Truth Social, and he made this post that basically says the 12-day war, which he's calling it, is over. Let me read it to you from the Truth Social post. Congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire in approximately 6 hours from now when Israel and Iran have worn down and completed their progress final missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire end upon the 12th hour. Israel will start the ceasefire end upon the 24th hour. An official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. During each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and
Woo, baby, we're going to try to do this without crying. I know y'all are tired of me crying on the internet, man, but God's glory is so good. I am in Columbus, Ohio, y'all. First time I played Columbus, Ohio, I played a bar attached to a Days Inn in Grove City called the Wet Bar. We worked our way from Alrosa to Scully's to the Newport Music Hall, but what I never dreamed in my life, y'all, was that the old boy would be playing the shoe, baby. I feel like it could only be God, man, that I would be in Columbus co-headlining this stadium we came on the same week that Save Me celebrates its 5th anniversary, the song that completely changed my life. God bless y'all, man. Thank y'all for this. This is more than I ever could have imagined. I say it all the time. I know a lot of artists are like, I'm living my dream. I'm like, y'all were cocky, because I never had the braveness or was never bold enough to dream of this. So anybody out there right now that thinks you can't do something, dream bigger, baby. Dream bigger, baby, because tonight we co-headline the shoot, baby. Ooh, baby, we're going to try to do this without crying. I know y'all are tired of me crying. Down in third row is a fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump.
This literally cleans everything. I got landed.
Y'all just 70 miles up. Yeah, people and rock people.
Did you walk the other day when I had you in the...
I've been driving around with a broken AC for months. I live in Georgia, so luckily. Are you kidding me?
And everything that we have seen happen since was predictable to one extent or another.
Your car now, because we are. What did the left nut say? Look at this fine shit right here. She looks like she needs some help.
I mean,
If your car doesn't have a tire pressure monitoring system.
hey, Worth, how are you? Welcome in. Is it a scam?
No. Cup holder phone mount. This thing.
Everybody, oh my goodness, you're gonna get one with.
What's going to see? Social media, getting stuck on the
In order to form a more perfect union, you ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Iran's president breaks silence. You started this war. Now we will end it. Tonight, the world will see what they never expected. Iran's president breaks silence. You started this war. Now we will end it. Tonight, the world will see.
All you gotta do it twice. Sisters in the room, your complexion sun, brothers wearing boots, smokes a lot of dope. Mama has a friend, and it makes a sound. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. I'll yell and sing like a rolling stone. And time marches on, time marches on. South moves north, north moves south. A star is born, a star moves out. The only thing that stays the same is everything changes, everything changes. My sister calls herself sexy grandma. Brother's only died like cholesterol. Mama's out of touch, weathering out of tea. Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree as the angels sang an old Hank Williams song. Time marches on, time marches on, time marches on, time marches on. Yeah, time marches on, time marches on. I'm going longer in this time. I feel there's no mistake. It's all or nothing, really got away, driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you're not gonna play it. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being so in love. I'm going under in this time. I feel there's no return to. It's all or nothing, way of loving, only sleeping without you. I need somebody to know.
Let's see, we're gonna go Dollar General and get some ice cream and stuff.
Should I unplug the AC?
No, let it run.
I don't know.
It hasn't done nothing by now. It ain't gonna do nothing.
So you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall. You're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being so you love to let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being so you love. Drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams. What if the night sky was missing the moon? There was no shooting star to use wishing on you. All of my sorrow, I just washed up down. It's the only peace I've ever found. All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams. Spent last night in the arms of a girl in Louisiana. I'll stay with her. Such a strange combination of a woman and a child. Strange situation, stopping every 100 miles, going by the rules. A replay of last night's events rolled through my mind. Except the casino to arrest my sweet red wine. I see a truck stop sign and get so I change lanes. I need a cup of coffee and a couple dollars change, going down the rules. So here we go, our day won't put me on. We got a smile of and a bad mood. Hurry up, girl, now I gotta talk to the girls just one more time. Hello, Samantha, dear, I heard
a.m. comes early, Jack and Folgers in his cup. He wakes her up and lays her clothes out and packs her lunch. Got to rush to catch the school bus. Ponytails and toothbrush, sometimes it seems it's too much. He waves goodbye. Then he sighs 12-hour days and barely getting by. Her mama working third shift and he hopes she ain't back getting high. On the slippery slope, slowly slipping to a pit. Hanging off a deer like losing grip, but he refused to quit.
I see the look in her eyes and I know I ain't feel. Work your fingers to the bone just to cover the bill. You wanna leave that single out dinner in the hollow for a house of
Customers are disrespectful, managers an asshole. Her greater goals overshadow all the sorrows. 5 a.m. will take forever, few more minutes till tomorrow. Not enough dollars in her garter for their house of dreams. Running to the dressing room, slams the door and starts to scream. Where she wants to be in life is still a distant image. At her wits end, still isn't finished. Story hasn't ended.
I see the look in your eyes and I know how you feel. Work your fingers to the bone just to cover the bills. You wanna leave that single white trailer in the hollow for a house up on the hill. You don't care how they feel, 'cause the struggle is real. I know the struggle is real.
He walks outside and throws his tools into his pickup truck. Looks up and smiles, see her Altima is pulling up. Her weight is lifted, her door's open, and he knows she's sober. He grabs the holder, she finds comfort underneath his shoulder. As they embrace, all of their worries are erased, because together they can face all the obstacles in place. Pulls out of the holler to go make an honest dollar. Pay dues, won't lose, smile through the blues of blue collar.
I see the look in your eyes and I know how you feel. Work your fingers to the bone just to cover the bills. You wanna leave that single white trailer in the hollow for a house up on the hill. You don't care how they feel, 'cause the struggle is real. I see the look in your eyes and I know just how you feel. Work your fingers to the bone just to cover the bills. You wanna leave that single white trailer in the hollow for a house up on the hill. Don't care how they feel, the struggle is real. The struggle is real.
I'll figure it out in a second.
You know you got everybody looking. Got a little boom in my big truck. Gonna open up the doors and turn it up. Gonna stomp my boots in the Georgia mud. Gonna watch you make me fall in love. Get up on the hood of my daddy's tractor. Up on the toolbox, it don't matter. Down on the tailgate, girl, I can't wait to watch you do your thing. Shake it for the young bucks sitting in the honky tonks. From the rednecks rockin' till the break of dawn. The DJ swinging that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. For the crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it to the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Somebody's sweet little farmer's child. The cattle in her blood to get a little wild. Ponytail and a pretty smile. Rolling from my country mile. Come on over here, get in my arms. Spin me around this big old barn. Tangle me up like grandma's yarn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shake it for the young bucks sitting in the honky tonks. For the rednecks rockin' till the break of dawn. For the DJs spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. For the crickets and the birds and the squirrels.
Yeah.
Shake it to the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me.
Alexa, stop music.